G'day guys, Greg here. Now it's meat pie review time, and today I'm going to be reviewing this product right here. Herbert Adams 8-hour slow cooked chunky sous vide beef and button mushrooms meat pie. Now to those of you who don't know what sous vide is, join the club! Now sous vide actually means that they stuck the meat in a vacuum and then dunked it in water and cooked it that way. How they got this in a vacuum cleaner, I don't know. And how they didn't electrocute themselves when they stuck it in the water, who knows? But this pie is looking mighty fine. But of course, you know, looks can be deceiving. I'm wondering actually how much meat is in this thing. Well, let's try and find out. Oh, here it is. Okay, ingredients: Australian wheat flour, Australian beef, minimum 25%, is that all? But then there's another beef, 15%. So is it 25%, is it 15%, or is it 40%? I wish these instructions were a little bit more logical. Then it's got margarine, yum, I wish it was butter though. Oh, poppy seeds, yippee-yi-yo, I'll get the spoon and the lighter out for that one. Oh, mushrooms, 10%. Anyway, how about we crack it open and suss out what this pie looks like in the flesh. Alrighty, well, there's the raw pie. There's those poppy seeds. Ooh, gee, hope I don't have to do a drug test for something after eating this. Mind you, those poppy seeds are the least of my worries. Anyway, let's see how to cook this thing. Heating instructions, where you can cook it in the oven, and if it's frozen, that's 45 to 50 minutes. And in the microwave, well, if you're going to do that, wrap it in some of that paper and whack it in there for about 3.5 minutes on high. That should do the trick. But I'm not going to be using any of those techniques. I'm going to be using the trusty old air fryer. Alrighty, so the old air fryer, I'll stick it in. And I will do it for 180 up to 23 minutes, I reckon. That should do the trick. Alright, well, the timer's up, and just take a look at that pie. It's looking pretty good. And of course it's taking the skin off my fingers, but anyway. How about we cut it in half and suss out just how good it looks on the inside. Well, that looks meaty enough, doesn't it? Is there a mushroom in there? Well, I think that's some mushroom there. So that's good. And, oh, well, here's a nice big chunk of meat there, so that's good too. Now, does it look anything like it does in the picture? Well, sort of, not really. Oh, kind of, but not quite. This one's been touched up with Photoshop, of course, to make it look better. And I'm sure if I added some warmness to this picture here, it might even resemble this here. Now the pastry on this. I hope it's tasty. About as tasty as a piece of wheat can be. Not too much flavour in that at all. What about this meat? Smells like a pie. Not too bad. Not very well seasoned, and I must say, mushrooms in a pie always sort of make the guts of it a little bit liquidy, and even though this isn't liquidy, oh no, I think it absorbs all the flavour from, well, the meat and then disperses it into thin air. Not exactly making my taste buds dance, that's for sure. But it might altogether. Well, I can get a taste of the mushroom in there. The meat and gravy, well, it's not like really awesome, but it does taste okay. It hasn't really got that meat pie, rich, thick gravy taste about it. I mean, it tastes alright, but it's not like making me do cartwheels or anything like that. Pretty bland tasting, and I reckon you'd probably be just as satisfied with the Coles home brand meat pie. But it could taste better with some dead horse. Yeah, whack some of that on. Oh, yeah. Just gotta make it taste better, surely. It'll probably just taste like the Heinz ketchup. I think that was too much sauce. But what about some Worcestershire? That's always good on a pie. I don't think even Worcestershire is going to help this pie. So what's my verdict? Well, considering these pies cost like $7 or $8 for 2 of them, I can get a 4-pack of Coles ones for about $4.50 or something, and I reckon they taste just as good. I can't really see why these ones are really a lot more expensive, but they just because it's got Sous Vide written on it, and they were cooked in a vacuum cleaner that was thrown in a bathtub full of water. Oh, mate, I just can't justify to tell you guys that you should rush out and try the chunky Sous Vide beef and button mushroom pie. It's alright, don't get me wrong, but mate, there's way better pies out there than this, that's for sure. Anyway, there's the Herbert Adams steak and mushroom pie. It's getting a bit of a nyeh from me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time I review a pie. See you then. Oh yeah, this is Greg's Kitchen, where the reviews are finger